It is impossible to do science without measuring. So did you diagram this one, by the way?
No.
All right. Okay, so how do we diagram this first sentence?
Without measuring, you can't do science.
Yeah, so if we do science, that means that we have measuring, right? It is impossible to measure without having first selected units of measurement. So let me go down to the bottom. So if we have S, then we have M. And so if we have M, that means that we have units, right?
Yeah.
Hence, science is arbitrary since the selection of a unit of measurement is always arbitrary. So we're saying that science is arbitrary because this is arbitrary.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for something that like draws that together, right? Like, so like this, like then it goes to here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And let's start with D. So D says, it is impossible to be a manager without evaluating people. So if we are a manager, that means that we evaluate people.
Mm-hmm.
The process of evaluation is necessarily subjective. So I guess we're saying that this is subjective. Thus, people resent managers because they resent being like, do we talk about feelings at all?
Oh, that was my hesitation with it. I was like, the resent comes in. Okay.
Like, we don't know that they resent them. Like, maybe people like being evaluated.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to go, did you have a close contender? Okay.
A, D, or...
All right, let's check out A. So A says long hours of practice are necessary for developing musical skill. So if we have musical skill, that means we have long hours of practice. One must develop one's musical skill in order to perform difficult music. Okay, so we have to put like, so difficult, then musical skill, then long hours. But long hours of practice are tedious, so performing difficult music is tedious. Same.
Oh, I just picked the wrong one. I did A and I was like, oh, it's A at the beginning. And then I read D and I was like, oh, okay.
And then B, like you have to advertise to run an expanding business, but advertising expensive, hence it is expensive to run a business.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna say like, actually you have to advertise to run an expanding business. So if expanding business, I actually feel like this one could be tempting for people. You have to advertise, but advertising is expensive. Hence it is expensive to run. No, because we have to say like expensive is expensive, therefore
Mm-hmm.
the business is expensive. Yeah. All right, let's try another one. Do you like doing these?